A cell, so small it cannot be seen with the naked eye, yet the essence of life multiplies billions of times with every breath, every heartbeat, renews, sustains life. But sometimes, something goes wrong. A tiny error in DNA, and at that moment begins humanity's toughest battle, the fight against cancer. Cancer is not just a disease. It is an internal war that the body wages against its own order. A cell goes out of control, divides, grows, multiplies, and eventually becomes a life-threatening force. In this documentary, we will explore humanity's centuries-long battle with this invisible enemy, the revolutions brought by modern medicine, and new hopes pushing the boundaries of science. At the beginning of the 20th century, cancer was almost a death sentence. Surgeons physically removed tumors, attacking with radiation and chemical drugs. But most of the time, the battle was being lost because the enemy was invisible and we did not know it. Over time, science understood that cancer was not a single type but a common name for hundreds of different diseases. Each cancer had its own language, behavior, even character, and it was not possible to defeat them all with a single drug. Today, medicine is advancing in a different way. The goal now is not just to kill cancer, but to understand it, the cell, genes, immunity, even the effect of consciousness with today's most powerful weapon, personalized medicine. So, not the same treatment for everyone, but a special plan for each patient. With genetic tests, it is known in advance which drugs will work and which will cause harm. Just like a fingerprint, the genetic signature of each tumor is being identified. Thanks to this, we are now in the era of genome therapy and precision drugs. The power of immunity. Immunotherapy. Cancer cells can deceive our immune system. They hide by saying, "I am a part of you." But immunotherapy is changing this. It retrains the body, almost saying, "Recognize the enemy." The immune system awakens and the battle begins. In some patients, advanced stage cancers have been completely eliminated with this method. This is not the triumph of medicine, but of the human body. CAR T-cell therapy, the body's own army. One step beyond is CAR T therapy. The patient's own T-cells are genetically reprogrammed in the laboratory. These cells are assigned a special task to attack only cancer cells, and then these cells are returned to the patient. This means the body is creating its own biological army to defeat cancer. In cancers like leukemia and lymphoma, a 90% success rate was achieved. The future of medicine is being shaped by these personal armies. Oncolytic virus therapy, defeating cancer with viruses. Science sometimes defeats its enemy with another enemy. In oncolytic virus therapy, genetically modified viruses attack only cancer cells. These viruses break down tumors while also triggering immunity. In some experiments, the virus not only stopped a single tumor, but also metastases elsewhere in the body. So, the virus may no longer be just a disease, but the treatment itself. Photodynamic therapy, treatment with light. Cancer cells hidden in the dark are destroyed by the power of light. The patient is given a light-sensitive drug. This drug accumulates only in cancerous cells. Then, when laser light is applied, those cells virtually burn. Neither harm to healthy cells nor severe side effects. This light therapy is seen as one of the non-invasive weapons of the future. Cancer vaccines, personal immunity training. When you think of vaccines, protection comes to mind. But now vaccines are being developed for cancer as well. These vaccines, made with samples taken from the patient's own tumor, tell the immune system, "This is the enemy." And when the body encounters it again, it attacks immediately. This method has already yielded promising results in melanoma and prostate cancer, fighting with gut bacteria, the microbiome revolution. The scientific world noticed something surprising. Trillions of bacteria living in our intestines also play a role in the fight against cancer. When the microbiome balance is disrupted, the immune system weakens. Some treatments can slow down cancer just by correcting this balance. So sometimes the solution is not hidden in the laboratory, but in our intestines. Artificial intelligence, seeing the unseen. Catching cancer early saves lives, but the human eye can sometimes miss the smallest signs. Artificial intelligence is now revolutionizing this field. Systems analyzing millions of images can detect a tumor weeks before human doctors. In some cases, diagnostic accuracy has exceeded 95%. This is not just technology, but a redefinition of early diagnosis. Nanotechnology. Battle at the cellular level. Scientists are now using nanoparticles at the scale of 1/1000th of a meter. These nanosoldiers deliver drugs directly to the cancerous cell. It targets only the objective without touching healthy cells. This method could make the side effects of chemotherapy a thing of the past. The battle is now fought not on the front lines, but in the heart of the cell. Thermotherapy. Destroying cancer with heat. Cancer cells cannot withstand high temperatures. In new methods, magnetic nanoparticles are directed to the tumor area, providing a microscopic increase in temperature. The result? Cancer cells die while the surrounding tissues remain unharmed. A simple, harmless, silent but deadly method. Quantum dot therapy. Hope within light. Quantum physics has now moved out of the laboratories and into medicine. Quantum dots at the nanoscale respond to light at a specific frequency. This makes it possible to both locate the cancer and treat it at the same time. In a research center in South America, a new treatment method is being developed that targets cancerous cells. This time, medical genetics is being used. So, while monitoring the tumor, you are also destroying it. Diagnosis and treatment simultaneously. This is one of the points where medicine comes closest to science fiction. Epigenetic therapy. Changing not the genes, but their behavior. Cancer sometimes arises not from faulty genes, but from genes being turned on and off at the wrong times. Epigenetic treatments reprogram gene behavior without altering DNA. In a sense, it reminds cells of who they are. This approach has been groundbreaking, especially in leukemia and lung cancers. Quantum biology and energy balancing are still experimental but fascinating fields. According to quantum biology, cells are not just chemical, but also electromagnetic systems. Some scientists are trying to readjust the energy balance of cancerous cells with microcurrents or electromagnetic resonance. Some results show that cell behavior has changed. Although it is still at the scientific frontier, the medicine of the future may be born here. Lifestyle, nutrition, and awareness. There is another weapon as powerful as modern treatments: living consciously. Almost half of cancer cases are related to tobacco, alcohol, poor nutrition, stress, and inactivity. Science now says this: preventing cancer is much easier than treating it. So, health begins not in the laboratory, but in our daily habits. The science of psychology and hope. The fight against cancer is not only a physical battle, but also a psychological struggle. Research shows that patients who remain hopeful have more active immune systems. A smile, a word of support, a belief. Sometimes the most effective medicine is the desire for life that a person carries within. The fight against cancer is actually a story of surpassing one's own limits. Once it was despair, today there is hope. Now we have artificial intelligence, gene therapies, nanotechnology, and most importantly, information. Science does not stop. Every day means a new discovery, a new method, a new life. Maybe not today, but very soon, humanity will say this sentence: cancer has been defeated.